It's been a while that I painted a fruit in watercolors. And since Pantone announced its color of the year for 2024 as peach, I grabbed this opportunity to learn and paint a peach. Hi, I'm Sneha, a watercolor pet and wildlife portrait artist who does surface patterns too. And before we proceed, let me show you what mistakes I made when I was experimenting with colors. So these are different compositions of peaches which I sketched and painted. I first learned how to mix the colors to make the color peach, and I will show you that shortly. And also there are many tutorials available on this topic on YouTube, so you can watch any of them to get the results and start painting. I used coral from Daniel Smith and burnt sienna from Winsor and Newton. I used these two colors to make the peach color. And first I painted these two compositions here. And though the tonal values are changing of the peach color, still for me they are looking very flat. So this is the lightest and this is the darkest of the peach color. And still, in my opinion, I feel they do not have a volume. So I decided to change my approach and I will go with the complementary colors. Before that, I will also explain you the greens. So with peach, I used Peryllian green from Winsor and Newton. It is a very beautiful color, but I couldn't create more variations using one single color. So I decided to go with sap green. With sap green, what happened is that I painted it with blue, a transparent layer to show shadows, and this is the result. But look at this kind of a shadow and shadow over here. This is sap green, and upon it is a light wash of hooker's green. It produced a pronounced shadow and looking nice. And now my greens are sorted. Now coming back to the fruits, I wanted to give volume to the peaches, as you can see over here. So when you're painting shadows, usually you go towards the cool colors like blue. Also, the complementary color to peach is light blue. So I used Prussian blue and also indigo in some parts. I was just playing around to see what results I was getting when I mixed them on paper. And clearly you can see that the blue has separated itself from the peach color, which I don't want. I want them to blend. So if you can see over here, observe how blue has separated out itself. Even you can see here a faded line of color separating itself. And clearly this is not the result I wanted when I was trying to give the volume to the subject. So I dropped blue and used this green and created very small swatches over here. I was just playing around and saw a color similar to Peryllian violet was made, which I can use to paint figs in future. This is what I love about watercolors. Experiments lead to new color possibilities. So this is like Peryllian violet, which I don't want because see how dark shadow it is creating. And clearly I do not want that kind of shadow because I do not want the fruit to look very ripened. Just variations needed to show light and dark areas. So what do I do now? I thought of taking one color from the palette, that is sap green, and when I mixed coral with sap green, it gave me a muddy orange color, which I thought is a good color to show shadow part of the fruit. So this is the sketch, very light, because I don't want the graphite to appear at the borders of the painting. And now I will quickly show you how I prepared peach. I mixed coral and burnt sienna, and for muddy orange I used coral and sap green. So I will start painting. First a layer of clean water, making sure the edges are covered. Now since I want to give volume to this peach, first I need to decide from where the light is going to fall upon it. Then only we can paint shadows. Otherwise it will be just some random variations of the color. So I am assuming that shadow is coming from here. So this part will be light and this part will be darker. The peaches have yellow color also, and so I am using lemon yellow and just dabbing the color. This can be also used with red to prepare peach color. And now the freshly prepared peach color, which I am just dabbing on paper so that it can spread with water. I will continue in same sequence for other two peaches too. Please watch this video till the end to see how I added layers on the fruit. I have skipped the leaves painting process over here as I wanted to focus only on the color variations of the fruit with respect to light. There are mistakes and room for improvement, but for now this is how I painted peaches in watercolor. Hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye.